Novak Djokovic has been told that anyone attempting to heckle him on his official return to the Australian Open will be kicked out, as the tournament director issued a stark warning to those planning on causing any trouble. The nine-time champion Down Under has not played a match at the tournament since before his COVID vaccine ordeal last year, which saw him deported from the country after having his visa cancelled twice, causing controversy. Djokovic is gearing up for his first match at the Australian Open in 2 years after finding himself deported from the country on the eve of the tournament 12 months ago. The world number 5 hit headlines when he arrived in Melbourne unvaccinated last year while the jab was an entry requirement, and had 2 different stints in a government detention hotel before being sent back home. The story caused controversy as some Australians had doubts over the 21-time Grand Slam champion being allowed to return to the country this year, and Aussie Open boss Craig Tiley has now sent a clear message to anyone that shows malicious intent towards Djokovic on his return to Melbourne Park to ensure that he received a warm welcome. If they disrupt the enjoyment of anyone else, boom, they are out, the Tennis Australia CEO told the Herald Sun. We don't want them on site. They can stay away or we will kick them out. While the Australian Open tournament director was showing no mercy to those taking an issue with Djokovic, Tiley also expected the 35-year-old to be welcomed by fans after speaking to the Serb about his huge crowd support during his run to the Adelaide title last week. The Australian Open boss added, "We have spoken a fair bit over the past week and he really enjoyed his experience in South Australia. Our sporting fans are among the most educated in the world. They appreciate greatness. I'm pretty confident that the fans of Melbourne, similar to the experience that he had in Adelaide, will be just as good." Djokovic himself admitted he had the best possible welcome in Australia during his time in Adelaide, where fans turned out with Serbian flags to cheer him on to his 92nd career title. "To see the packed house for my first match was definitely a very pleasant surprise, and lots of support, lots of love," he said after his opening match against Constant Lestienne. "That obviously motivated me and allowed me to express myself in the best possible way on the court with my game." Djokovic finally played in front of a crowd on Rod Laver Arena on Wednesday when he and Daniil Medvedev teamed up for a practice match as part of the Australian Open's open practice sessions this week. But trouble struck for the world number 5 when he received physio treatment on his hamstring 3 times and ended the session 40 minutes early after losing the first set 6-4.